Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cardone. Welcome me to first round coverage of the 90s 2010s 4A at Oak Hill in their PGA style tournament. 144 golfers going balls out, trying to get to the top 40 and ties. Only the top 40 and ties go to the weekend. A normal tournament is top 70 in ties, but it's going to be top 40 in ties. We tee off. We'll wait a little bit till we get our group. So we shall see what happens. We will deal with the group that had Jon Rahm, with Jordan Spieth, who won the last tournament over Nick Faldo. So Jordan Spieth, Matt Kuchar, Louis Oosthuizen, and Corey Pavin all have won tournaments and will be at Augusta for sure. Rory McIlroy, Gary Woodland, JT, Justin Thomas, and Nick Faldo. Xander Schauffele at +7 now. Wow. A triple bogey by Scott Piercy. Lee Jansen trying to do something with Fulton Alum. Quadruple bogey for no. So no way. Leader is Kevin Streelman. Oak Hill plays like a bitch sometimes. Early clubhouse leaders Ian Baker Finch at 2 under par. Kevin Streelman's got a 1 under par round, and Heath Slocum 70. Baker Finch might be in first place. Probably not. No Canadians in this group. Noah's at 11 over. Fuck. Stop the bleeding. He has 2 quadruple bogeys. Stop the bleeding. Stop the madness. Well, Billy Andrade, yep, a 67 for Andrade, so he's got it. So Andrade. Well, Frank Nobilo, the Kiwi, is trying to do something here. Alright, so Spieth with Bryant and Rahm. So Jordan Spieth can go back to back. You are allowed to win 2 tournaments. Try to win the second and automatically disqualify for the rest of the year. To make it fair for everybody. Jon Rahm, the 2023 Masters champion in real life. So there's Bryant over the water. Spieth to the right. Rahm, not bad, he's on the green. Brad Bryant. Up and curl. Oh, nice shot. That's the good par. See if Spieth can do better. I don't know that's what that shot was called. It was called a fuck up. Jordan Spieth does that, and half a bird. Yeah, it was close. Par for Rahm. Spieth for bogey. Not the way you want it to start. Double bogey. Bryant for par. Yeah. Bryant doing his job. On to 2. We're going to follow Jordan Spieth's group, and then we'll follow Nick Faldo's group tomorrow. Round 3 coverage, and then round 3 coverage from the 13th. One of the only 2 par 5s. And then on Sunday, the final group will be followed. Golfers that have won the tours, well, at Oak Hill already. Isaac Aoki at Oak Hill. And for the 40s, 80s, the 60s, 70s, it was Billy Casper. And then just yesterday, last week it was young Tom, old Tom Morris with young Tom Morris actually taking second place. So his son took second. Oh, Steve a little bit too much there. Wrong. Getting close. Okay, that'll work. I'll get a par. And Steve, I don't know if he'll get par. He might. For birdie. Oh, we missed. Brad Bryant. I got a par. Steve for par. Man, what is with him? Plus 3. Wrong with the par. Yes. Hey. Alright. Next shots for everyone. Brad Bryant over the bunker. Well, it could have been worse. It could have hit the bunker. Wrong. Okay. Sweet. He's on the green. No, he's not. Up and over. That shot. That's not going to be my shot. Sweet. Gonna get close for a par. Getting closer. And Rob making a mistake. For par. Oh! That's good. Sweet for par. Is he really trying? Is that plus 4 for 3 holes? One for par. There you go. But John Rahm is at even par. I don't know about Spieth. Maybe I'm going to be so bummed out I'm not going to do the rest of the holes. I know this is a par 5. So Spieth, to me, if he doesn't get a birdie, I'm going to throw my hands up and say, fuck this shit. It's not making it easy for me. Brad Bryant. Okay. He'll lift it up. Spieth better do the same thing. Oi, oi, oi. Like I said, somehow, in some way, things are not looking up. Johnny Rahm up. Ooh. Brad Bryant. Oi, oi. Jordan Spieth. Oh, he's close. Brad Bryant. He's close. Rahm up. For par. Pars. I don't know. 4 over par? You know what? You know what? Nah. I'm gonna just get rid of this whole thing for Spieth. I mean, 4 over par through 4 holes? You're fucked, eh? Oh, but double bogey for Kevin Kisner. Fulton Alum with a 4 under par, so is Frank Nobilo. Both names that you don't really know about. Constantino Roca triple bogey, that ain't good. Can Steve Stricker put a... So an eagle for Tom Purtzer. Wow, what a eagle. Here's English is catching up. Yeah, it's usually the guys that are really like really lesser known. Isaac Aoki. Well, if you're a Japanese golf fan, you know who Aoki-san is. Billy Casper was very good in the '60s, and Old Tom Morris. Well, fuck, Old Tom Morris. Lots of golf fans know who Old Tom Morris is because of his British Open dominance when it started. So yeah, you can argue that the '90s, 2010s, they all have familiar names. Like Corey Pavin probably has the lesser names of Oosthuizen, Kuchar, and Spieth. The earliest in 2000s, you had John Ball, Johnny Farrell, and Leo Dago, but you also have Sergio Garcia and Old Tom Morris. 40s, 80s, you can take a look and say, well, Gary Cook and Bobby Locke and Aoki-san also suck. But, you know, Kerry Monacoff and Ben Hogan are legends. In the 60s, 70s, the only two good names are Hal Irwin and Billy Casper, when you got guys like Howard Twitty, Bobby Nichols, and Paul Harney, not Harvey, Harney, as winners. So, yeah, this is really hard. Well, a lot of people are under par. Fulton Mello and Frank Nobilo. It'll be big for South Africa and even for the Kiwis. Of course, next year will be the Olympics in France. So August will be huge because what will happen in August, there will be an Olympics tournament in which every decade, like the 60s and 70s separately and all that, we'll send one golfer per country. And then I got to figure out who's going to be added to the Olympics thing. Yeah, it's only one per country for each decade. So Canada will only get two because Canada's got three golfers in the '60s and two in the 2000s. A snowman for Dan Forsman. Gary Woodland is trying to catch ground. Woodland took second place in February at Scottsdale to Oosthuizen. So Gary Woodland would love to take it second to first. But he fell back. Like most people, down to 1 under par. Yikes. D8 points is there. We got some golfers who are at 2 under par. Some very good golfers. An eagle by Jose Maria Olazabal. Now he's at 2 under par. He's a good golfer. Oh, I thought it clicked that one. Okay. Webb Simpson too. Alright, and we are done, and the leaders are Fulton Alum of South Africa and New Zealand's Frank Nobilo, both golfers you don't really know about. Billy Andrade is at 3 under par, he's third, and in a massive tie for fourth, we have Ian Baker Finch, Tommy Fleetwood, Webb Simpson, Kevin Na, Rory McIlroy, and Jose Maria Olazabal. So Rory's there, and -1, lots of people are there. Nick Faldo, David Faraday, Ian Woosnam, Corey Pavin, Jimmy Walker, Tom Lehman, Dudley Hart, Gary Woodland, Matt Kuchar, Rafi Cabrera Bello, and Billy Horschel, among others. The worst golfers, Noel of Korea, 13 over par. Jordan Spieth, wow, 11 over par. Holy crow, I abandoned him after the fourth. He had a double on 5, birdie 6, bogey 9, bogey 10, bogey 12, bogey 14, 15, 16, and 18. How the hell is this guy so good? Rick Fuhr is at 11 over par. Can you believe it? Jordan Spieth is tied for second worst. And this guy won last month. So the cut line, if it were there, is at +1. We would have 60 golfers. Lots of golfers at 1 over par. Nick Watney, Brett Gardberger, Patrick Reed, Ricky Fowler, and Duffy Wardorf, among others, are right there on the cut line. But behind the cut line, Mark Calcavecchia, Paul Lawrie, Brooks Koepka, who just won the PGA tournament in real life, Stephen Gallagher, Paul Asinger, and Brad Faxon. They're all one off the cut line for now. But remember, anything can change, and this is Oak Hill after all. So it could be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do